All right, hey guys, my name is Keith Kearney from 2AM Traffic, and today we're going to show you how to use your WordPress dashboard. Do not get overwhelmed by all of the functions and widgets and gadgets that you have back here. Guys, we have some advanced videos later on down the series that are going to show you how to use all these different features. For today's video, we're going to keep it real simple and just show you how to add posts and pages to your blog and how to change up the look of your blog if you'd like to. So first of all, in your back office of WordPress, what we want you to do is click on Posts and then go to All Posts. Now, I want you to see here that we already have a post for you. It's called How to Earn More Money in Any Business with 2AM Traffic. Now, this post, you can trash it if you'd like, get rid of it. We told you you have full customization options over your blog. If you'd like to leave it there, you can do that as well. But what we want you to really focus on is adding a new post. So go ahead and click on Add New. And when you add a new post, I'll show you what happens here. You're going to have an option to enter in a title. So this is going to be the title of your post. And we have videos that show you how to title your post properly and how to do keyword research and all this stuff. So we're not going to cover that in this particular video. We're just going to show you the basics. But you would put the title of your post right here. Underneath that, you'll have the body of your post. And this is what you see is what you get word editor. It's really simple to use, guys. You just type something in, then you can change the font size, the font family. You can add links, you can change font colors, you can do background colors. I mean, guys, there's tons of stuff that you can do back here with this editor. So just play around with it, get used to it, get familiar with it. Once you do that, you're going to come down here and you'll have an option to change the layout of your blog. Okay, so I recommend just use the default, but what's nice about this is once you start getting comfortable with things, you can actually create a full sales page here and get rid of all the sidebar content on your blog if you want to ditch the sidebar content. If you want the content and then the sidebar on the right side, or if you want it on the other side, you can change it up. But I would just recommend, if you're just getting started, let's leave it on default. If you want to embed a YouTube video into your post, you can use the box below here, but it won't strategically place the video where you want it within the post. So if you don't mind it just showing up at the top, then just go ahead and embed the video code right down here, and you'll get that code from YouTube, by the way. So go to YouTube, and I'll show you real quick. On YouTube, there will be a share button, and if you click on share and embed, you'll see there's an embed code. So you can literally just copy and paste that embed code. This is what I would recommend doing though, so you can actually strategically place your video within your article. Instead of doing the code, copy the URL, which is in the browser up top. And instead of putting the URL down here, you want to put the URL actually somewhere in the body of your article. So let's say, you know, we had some paragraphs up here, blah, 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 whatever you're going to write. You know, we got a couple of paragraphs, blah, 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 blah. And then you want to go ahead and put your YouTube URL in here, and then we have some more blah, 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 blah. Not a great typer, by the way, guys, so I'm just typing some stuff in here. And then this way what will happen is you'll have your paragraphs up top, you'll have your YouTube video in the middle, and another paragraph below that. So let's go ahead and take a look at, see what it looks like here. See, so we have our paragraphs up top, then we have our video, then we have some paragraphs below that. Now I'm going back to the post so I can show you a couple more things. But that's how you would do it. Do not put the URL, do not put the embed code for YouTube inside the body of the article, or it will not show up. If you're using the embed code, it has to be down here. You can place a banner code in there if you want. This is, like I said, it's more of an advanced thing. For now, I would just keep things the way they are. Going down all the way to the bottom, we do have a WordPress SEO plugin. This is to help you to stay focused on whether or not you're using the proper amount of keywords. Are you allocating these keywords properly throughout the body of your article? So this is how this works. Let's say we're going to do a write-up on health and nutrition, and we want our keyword to be health and nutrition. There we go, right there, health and nutrition. So we put that as the focus keyword. Now, what's going to happen, or what should happen, let's see. Here's the page analysis. Hold on here. Okay, so what's actually, excuse me, let me go back here. Let's just do health. Okay, so now it's popping up here. So underneath that, what you're going to see is your focus keyword. Are you using this keyword in the heading? It says no. In the page title? No. In the page URL? No. In the content? No. In the meta description? No. So it's telling me that I need to use this keyword throughout these areas. Well, this is where I would use it in the article heading up top. I'd also want to use it in the URL. How would I do that? Well, I'd click on the edit button and I could change this to health. I did healthy, but okay, so there we go, health. So now I'm using it within the URL. And then what you're going to do is go through, use it in the content, use it in the meta description, which is down here. So you're going to write a little description about your site. When you're all done, you're going to publish or save draft or update it in some way, shape, or form, and then it will update down here and it will reflect whether or not you're using the proper amount of keywords throughout your post. So what you're shooting for, guys, is for it to say yes, of course, the whole way down. This will mean that your pages are going to be more likely to be picked up by Google, more likely that these posts that you're adding to your 2AM traffic blog are going to be seen out there in the search engine. Of course, that's what we're shooting for. Okay, so it's all basic stuff here. Now categories, I want to talk about categories for a second. I've already added a few. You can add as many as you want. Let's say, you know, like I said, we did a category on health and nutrition. Well, let's say we're doing a category on gaming. Say some of you out there are gamers, right? So we're going to add a category about gaming. So I click on gaming. Now what happens? Whenever I add any kind of content to my 2AM traffic blog about gaming, about Xbox, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, whatever it is you guys are using out there, we're going to go ahead and select the gaming category. Okay, if I'm adding content about health and nutrition, we want to select the health and nutrition category. Now if I'm adding content about both in some way, shape, or form, well, we want to select both, health and nutrition and gaming. Now, if it has something to do with 2AM traffic, let's say you're writing about the 2AM traffic affiliate program, let's select that as well. Chris, our SEO teacher, teaches us that we should be using 3 and 4 and 5 categories for every single post that we create. It helps to categorize your content. Google likes it. Search engine users like it. It's just a good idea. So, you know, in the beginning, keep it simple, but as you start to add more content, remember, add more categories and make sure that the content you're adding is allocated properly with the categories that you have on your page. Okay. Below that, you'll see a spot for tags. Tags are basically another word for keywords. So don't go ahead and think about your keywords before you write your post. Just write your post, know what you want to write about, know ultimately what you're trying to get ranked for, okay? And we have a video for keyword research, and it shows you how to discover different phrases and people might be searching. But like I said, once you've written your post, then you want to go back in and find the words that you seem to be using the most. So if you're using words like, let's say you created a post about how to make money on the internet. Well, that might be your first tag would be to make money on the internet. And then I would add that as a tag. Now you want to add about 4, 5, 6, 10 tags per post, depending on how long. And if your article is 8 to 900 words long, then yeah, you might want to have 6 or 8 keywords. If you're only adding a paragraph or two, and you're going by the strategy of, you know, sharing the trending content with adding videos and just posting a paragraph or two below that video, then there might not be nearly as many tags that you're going to add on every single post. But like I said, according to what you're adding and what you're doing, then you would come in here and you would add your tags. And if it makes sense, you know, add 5 or 6 tags. If it doesn't, just add 1 or 2. Set a featured image. That's pretty easy. Click on set featured image and you can actually set an image from the library that we already have back here for you, or you can just upload files through your own computer. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend to adding a featured image for each post, and then you can size that image down. Of course, you can use Paint or Photoscape. I believe you can even use this WordPress editor back here to size the picture down if you want, or make it bigger, or just keep it simple. If you have a picture, just upload it the size that it is. But that stuff is, you know, it's important because it kind of adds appeal to the blog. Okay, so let me see. That's really about, you know, what we want to cover here today for post. Pages would work the same way. You want to add a page. A page could be a standalone page. You know, you could have the page show up at the top of your website if you want. You don't have to. You can do that all through the settings in your WordPress back office, again, for another video. But adding a page is pretty much the same thing as adding a post. So let's take a look at how we would change the look of our 2AM traffic blog. Personally, I love the look of the 2AM traffic blog. Lots of people do too. If you're new to it, just keep it the way it is, guys. It'll, for time's sake, it'll help you. Uh, it works. It's a clean look. It makes sense. People can read through the content easily. But you know what? If you're feeling a little frisky and you know how to use WordPress, or you just, you want to go out and check out what we have back here for you, we got 16 different themes for you to choose from. So pick the ones you like. You can actually click on a live preview, see what it looks like, and then from there, you can activate it, and you can use that theme as for your 2am traffic blog. Let's go ahead and look at the settings real fast. Or no, excuse me. Let's go to widgets first. Widgets are going to basically define the look or the layout of your blog. So you'll see here, because we do have a sidebar on this particular setup. Now, like I said, some themes don't have sidebars. So if you change the theme, you may not see the sidebar widgets and whatnot. It depends on what that layout looks like. In this particular theme, yes, we do have a sidebar. So we can add things to the sidebar. Social media, image widget. I think I already have a non-active widget down here. Now you're going to see a widget. Let me just drag this back up, because this is all drag and drop, by the way, guys. So you'll see the image widget, the 2am traffic creator, Keith Kearney. Well, that's going to be on there by default. You want to go ahead and change that. It's real easy. You click on this, select image, and you select the image that you want. So put a picture of yourself in there, guys. Brand yourself. This is what we want you to do. Change the title down here. Just get rid of it. Say, this is John Doe's 2am traffic blog. Or whatever you want, say whatever you want down there, and then just click on save. Now you can change the size of it. You can center it. This is all self-explanatory stuff, but we're going to just click on save, and we go ahead and save the image. Save the image, and we save the title. Now it says John Doe's 2am traffic blog. Now if we didn't want to use this, or just wanted to get rid of it in general, you just drag it and drag it down to inactive widgets. Now it's inactive. It's not on there. But what if you wanted to use a different widget, like the subscribe by email widget, or a YouTube widget, or the tag cloud widget? You can take these and just drag and drop them up here. You can show pages to your blog if you want. So some people may say, well, I don't know what all these widgets are. I don't know what all of them are either. I don't have time to go through each and every one, but what I can tell you is that if you do take the time and you start to learn some of this stuff, you can really showcase your blog and make it look really nice. It's not about, going through each and every last little bit of this blog. It's really, guys, just to get it out there so people start seeing it. Once people start seeing it, you can change the look of it, but let's just get it out there for people to see what you're doing. Now the footer widgets work the same, drag and drop. If you want to get rid of the 2am traffic grant information and membership, just drag them into the inactive. You can leave them, but this stuff you can change all around. Let's go to settings real quick. We're going to go to general. And under settings, we can change the site title and the tagline. So it's basically like a title and a description. Just like you would do a title and a little description for your blog post, this is for the actual blog, the entire blog. So let's call it something. Let's call it John Doe's 2am traffic blog, or you don't even have to use 2am traffic in there. You can just say John Doe's 2am, or excuse me, John Doe's blog. Whatever you want to put that down there. And then in the tagline, you're using a little description. So just describe your blog. Is your blog about health and nutrition? Tell us about it. Is your blog about video gaming? Tell us about it. Whatever it is, that's where you're going to put it. You can change your email address and all that information down here. Click on Save Changes, and you're done. And there, basically, you've set it up. You can change the way it looks, and if you want to set up a static page and all that, but we don't have to cover that in this video because we're just trying to keep things fairly simple. So I'm going to show you two more things. We're going to go to Edit Profile. And if you look down here, you can change your email. Let's see, this is more important. You can actually set up your Gravatar. This is the most important thing. Click on Get Your Gravatar Today. It's going to open up a new window. And it's going to ask you to sign in with wordpress.com. If you don't have wordpress.com, which some of you may not, okay, it's different from your WordPress dashboard that you're in right now. So don't think, oh, I'm in WordPress, I have it. And if you don't know if you have it or not, just go ahead and create one. Just sign up with wordpress.com. It's free. It takes literally 2 minutes. Go through the process, add your picture on wordpress.com, and from there you can actually link it to your WordPress dashboard, and now you'll have your picture. So every time you leave a post or make a post or create a post or leave a comment, your picture shows up on that post. Just makes it even that much more personal. Yes, your picture's still going to show up in the sidebar like we showed you before, but now it's also going to show up on all of the different posts as well. So that's important stuff. This is really the basic setup of your 2 a.m. traffic blog. I'm trying to think if I missed anything here. Um, Yeah, I can't think of anything that I would have missed. So, um, I just want to say thanks for being part of 2AM Traffic, guys. If you have any questions on how this stuff works, we do have more videos. Like I said, more advanced videos to show you some of the more advanced features. But if you have questions on adding content or anything like that, send a ticket. Support at 2amtraffic.com. We'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. And definitely join our Facebook group, guys, because we got a lot of people in there that are willing to help, willing to work with you, and have already been through this stuff. Okay, so don't get discouraged and overwhelmed. Just take it one step at a time, because trust me, if you're serious about making money with your business and the business that you're currently in, this is the stuff that you're going to have to learn how to do, guys. I've tried it all. I've tried all the different angles of marketing on the internet, and this is what works. This stuff works time and time again. So I want to say thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.